Hello, I pressed the wrong button. I'm out of practice. I know it's been a few weeks since I've been here on Thursday, and they've moved it all. It's not all in different places, but I just don't know what I'm doing. Good evening and welcome to all of you. I am Chris, Gross Models, as you know, because you're here on this channel, you know me, you can't escape. Welcome to an evening with everyone. Now, at the moment, it's just me, but I'm getting used to doing the streams with being just me. The models was just me on Monday, so it being just me on a Thursday, that's perfectly acceptable as well. The link will be going live in a few minutes. If any of the general public would like to come along and join in, all you have to do is click the little link in the various social media places, and I will be putting it on in the chat in here as well. If you want to pop in, if you just want to pop in and say hello and disappear again, or assuming there's no queue to get in, which has never happened yet, then you're welcome to come along and hang around just for chat and giggles and stuff. If you do have a bad connection or a dodgy camera or microphone or background noises and things worse than my fan, but I'm not excusing, then I will have to remove you from the stream. But as I say, assuming you're here and the content is good, then you're welcome to stay. It's just a couple of people popped in just as I was going. B3's just come in just as I didn't get to his comment in the intro thing. And oh, there we go. Scott, the Junk Works is here as well, and everyone else I think I have already clicked up on screen. You've got a couple of mods in there at the moment. You've got Colin and Dad and Scott, indeed, and B3 helping out and modding and things. If there are any trouble in chat, they'll be the ones to sort it out because I won't notice. But yeah, it's nice to see that Colin is improving. He's not been doing great this week, but he's getting better. So good luck to you, Colin. Hopefully you're getting better and you'll be there on Monday. It's your turn. I'm going to take Monday off, so no, it'll all be good. I just saw something. Oh, there we go. Oh, Steve says, nice Half-Life teaser. I think I have that one. Yeah, he's got the dribbly paint at the bottom. It's, yeah. I do like, I like games anyway. Half-Life I do enjoy. And the fact that it's a lambda, which just means Half-Life, it's just ideal. For years I played the games and it didn't twig. I didn't know. I didn't associate it. But when it does, it's just like, yeah, well, that's just so clever. Just really cool. Sarah Jane is here, lurking as usual. Eating ice cream, thumbed up. Oh no, not as usual. Lurking as I'm eating ice cream, she says. Cool. So ice cream's good. I don't particularly like ice cream, but I know a lot of people do. So there we go. And everyone's been saying hello to everybody. Don't make me go all Vikings, says Scott. Yeah, Scott, sort of rip your legs off and hit you with the soggy end. Yeah, you don't need that to happen. Sarah does, before I get the chance to ask what is it, she says it's Neapolitan. Neapolitan's not. Is it a flavour really? Is it? It's three flavours, isn't it? Neapolitan. It's like chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. So is that in itself a flavour, or is it just a combination of the three? I mean, they're done in things, but I don't know. Does it count? Muse says virtual hug, virtual hug, virtual hug, virtual hug to Colin. But for some reason, StreamYard doesn't like the virtual hug emoji picture. It's perfectly happy with those. I don't know why, but it doesn't like that. So there we go. Don't like ice cream? That deserves a thumbs down then. Put your thumb wherever it gives you the greatest pleasure. That's all I can say. Steve says, don't mess with Scott or he'll send you vicious beasties in the mail. He may well, yes. This is a possibility with Scott. You can never be too certain. Three different flavours. Yes, so it's sort of a flavour in that you can go in and order it, but it's still three flavours. But yeah, I don't get it. Right, yes, we have lots of gallery to go through this week because I missed a couple of weeks. The first evening with that was meant to be the end of last month, I just didn't feel up to it, so I just cancelled the stream, intending next week we'll catch up. But next week, which was last week, although, yeah, then from then it was next week, but now it's last week, Team Inept got an opportunity that couldn't be missed. We were offered a free game, basically, to play through if we did it live on that day. So we played live on that day. I can see that over on the Team Inept channel. Me and Paul, it was a strange game. It's quite good. It looks very lovely, but it's a fast-paced, shooty multiplayer thing, and that's not really our wheelhouse. We're not, 12-year-old Russian kids. We couldn't keep up with them, and my reactions aren't up to it. So yeah, we enjoyed it, but yeah, Ice cream has to be mint chocolate chip. Mint chocolate chip is a good one. I used to like rum and raisin when I did have ice cream, but I haven't had it for years. I don't do ice cream anymore, really. Yeah. Panzer says Neapolitan ice cream, ideal for those who can't choose what flavour to pick. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Best ice cream flavour is a blackjack lollies that I found at a prominent frozen food store. You're allowed to mention other frozen food stores. It's not like this is, this isn't the Marks and Spencer's live stream or anything. You can mention any retailers you like here. But yeah, I don't blackjack. I remember blackjack lollies, and I don't remember liking them. But I don't know if I just didn't like them or if I just chose something else every time. But I don't know. Sarah Jane says, when it comes to ice cream, the choice is yes or no, but always yes. So it's not really a choice if it's the same answer every time. But yeah. So that's that. Yes, so we've got the gallery to go through. Before we go through the gallery, I did receive a package today from Fanhome of the build the R2D2, which very nicely has the free gift. Well, I mean, it's all a free gift because they're supplying it to me free of charge. But it does have the artwork in there this time. So very nice pictures. They weren't part of the original D'Agostini artwork. So that's quite a nice sort of painting type. There's one of the three friends all together. Oh, it's sweet. Quite a nice one. And one that doesn't have R2 in it at all, which I was a little bit confused at, but why that was in a Build the R2D2 pack. But quite a cool picture, all the same. So I thought I'd show them off. I will be getting pictures of those up, but it's hard to get the scale of these sort of pictures on a picture because it just looks like a picture, but it isn't. So that was the delivery of where we got 7, 8, 9, and 10. Which I haven't built yet. I shall be building over the next few days and filming and getting them up. I have still got 5 more videos already pre-programmed and lined up for release over this very channel over the next 5 days. There are 4 of the next Terminator builds, 111, 112, 113, and 114. So only 6 more issues of that to go. And the 5th video is another Terminator one. I've upgraded the base. I've been working on. It didn't look quite right. The base looks a bit rubbish. Some of the bits on it, the metallic bits on it, are lovely, but the non-metallic bits, the bone and the actual base itself, the stony bits, don't look particularly good. So I can do something to improve those. I've done the bones bit. I've done the skull and the bit of vertebra and the jaw. So I have repainted those. The video for that will be coming up in 5 days' time. I don't know what's Thursday, Friday. The first one, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So Tuesday. That part work, the bones video will be released, and then Wednesday I should be lined up with the first of R2 to go. So that'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then there might be something else. I'm waiting on some part works coming. At the moment, I've got lots of part works running. The Terminator and the X-Wing are coming to a close, so when they've finished, it won't be quite so constant, quite so in your face. But yes. Orkney toffee fudge ice cream for the win, says Scott. You're sort of biased with the Orkney fudge, though, aren't you? So yeah, that's yeah. I don't know that you can necessarily publish that as being entirely impartial. I shall put the link in the chat there if my button works, which it says it does. So I'm assuming it will. You can come along and join if you want to click that link. If you don't, then don't. That's fine. Just watch. I'll be going through the gallery momentarily anyway, and that will take most of the stream anyway. So, are you changing the channel name, says B3, from Gross Models to the Partwork Assembler? No, I'm not going to change the channel name at all, but it has become much more Partworks than anything else. Although I'm still doing the midweek makings. I'm still doing some actual making stuff of maybe not traditional model kits on that stream, but still the makings of things. And I do have stashes of model kits to do. I'm still doing the War Hamster every other Sunday as well. So there's still proper plastic being involved, but just not so much at the moment. But yeah. Lord Barkley is here saying hello. Primetime Modelling is here. Oh, he was here a little while ago, but I missed it. So evening, Phil. That was the link. I'll put the link there so you can type it in if you want to. If you're watching on replay, it won't work. But if you're here now live, you can click that link and come along and join in on camera. If nobody joins in, I'll take my earpiece out and just sit here and talk for a little while from on my own. But Panzer says that Dad's favourite flavour ice cream has to be Nivea. Yeah, I don't need. We're not going to mention that. That's the chat up to date. Apart from Phil saying hi to me. No, I've just seen another one popped in. Paul Tassasso is here. Afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good whatever daytime it is for you, wherever you may be. Muse is waving. I don't know if that's at you or generally. Sometimes Muse waves a lot. So, right, so that's everybody saying hello to everybody else. Right, I shall, without ado, go across to the gallery because it's going to take a little while to go through it because we've got 3 weeks worth of gallery to do. So there we have that. Actually, as it's just me sitting here, I'm going to take myself off of the screen so I can put the screen over there and actually look at it and see it properly. That was the last one from last week. And I've done that because the first one for this week is actually a video. So we'll go into that in a moment. I say Dad was probably hoping you weren't going to mention it. I didn't mention anything. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. Right, so yes, first up we have no sound. I don't know if there is sound or it just isn't playing, but this is Quaraman installing the batteries and turning on his Terminator eyes, which I haven't put fresh batteries in mine yet, but Dave's just jumping in quick, putting some pictures in because he obviously got a bit slow and delayed and didn't put them in just now, but he will momentarily. We'll get to them at the end. But it even says it down there. You can't get away with it. It says down there that you've just put the videos in, put it in. So yeah, we're not going to walk through that again. And that's what it looks like. It does look quite impressive. Yeah, I do need to get my batteries updated in mine and sort that out. Frankie, everyone needs a friend. He's been building cars again. Looking good. I'm going to take my earpiece out because it's a little bit uncomfortable while I'm just sitting here not talking to anybody else. So if you do pop in, I won't hear the bing when you join, but I'll notice probably at some point. I'll glance down at the screen and see. Steve B3 has been building scratchwork stuff again. Look, he's got wood in there and plastic and other plastic and different things. I'm going to assume some sort of hover sled action something. I don't know. Yeah, not sure. It's going to be impressive whatever it is once it's out of primer. Muse is having fun. It's buffering. Yeah, you haven't got decent internet on your day off, unfortunately. I can't help with that. Yep, different angles of your and repulsive things coming on. It's definitely going to be a hover cargo sled something. Nice. I'm thinking some sort of recovery vehicle. When your hover bike breaks down, who are you going to call? It's not Ghostbusters. You wouldn't call them, no. Oh, there you go. It's a bin lorry. It's got a big skip on the back of it. Hover skip delivery. It's a flatbed hover truck that could have all sorts of attachments. Yeah, there you go. Not just skip deliveries, but also broken down hover bikes. Because that's what I said. Oh, you can put big boxes on it. Portaloos, anything like that. Is that? Wait a minute. That's the same thing, but is that a different thing? But it's smaller, or has it got a bigger bit on it? I don't understand. There we go. Some sort of big canister of something. Toxic waste it will take as well. You can remove your toxic waste with it. That's fine. And now it's not toxic waste anymore. It's a big vault or something that looks like some sort of bank vault thing that's been stolen. Or indeed, you can have a castle. It's not a castle. I know it's some sort of Warhammer scenery pack. But I extended the bed, says B3. That's why I got confused with the different scales. Yeah, there we go. Cool. whatever you need carrying, that'll do. Nat, the Dexterous Crafter, has been doing some diamond art. I think this was for a daughter Paige's birthday, if I remember correctly, but it's going back a long time. I don't really remember. In a frame, there we go. Sal has got a photo with Beverly from Star Trek. Phil has been painting a car green. I assume he's been painting it green. That's not the plastic colour. He's not painted it yet. We might find out in another picture. I don't know. Scott saying he'd like to paint and weather some of your builds, V3. You know you sent one to Fox and he's never actually going to paint it. Scott probably would paint it. Steve has acquired a Stormfang and Stormraven gunship from Fleabay with the intention of throwing them at each other to make a Thunderhawk gunship. Because I can and can't afford Forge World. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, there we go. That's the grill. I know cars. I do. I built a Lego one. Did I put a picture up? I don't think I put a picture up. I'll do it next week. My bits, the Mega Flash kits. That's what they're called. Not finished yet. Just adding bits to them here and there. I think I've got rid of all the white bits now. I don't think that was that before this picture. I can't remember now. But yeah, this was from when I was doing the bone works, the bone equipment things. I've still got to do the strap on that one and the eye patch. I'll remember at some point to go back and do that. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how the bones come out on that. A little bit of shading, a little bit of yellowing. Mike doing the XO1 part work. That's the grill. I like the XO1, but I got enough part works going on at the moment. Don't tempt me with any more. Frankie is working on an extended garage because he's filled up the garage with all his cars. How many cars have you actually got in there? Now, I know you've got 3 in there. That's not my question. How many cars have you got in the stash, sort of, that could just be lined up in there? How many could you fit in there? Eric, birthday haul from the weekend. This was before he had his trouble doing his Rubicon, and obviously a TIE Fighter as well. Steve says the Lego Aston Martin Gemma's got is a cracking build. Yes, she's been having fun building that over the afternoon. I think there's a picture or two in the gallery later on. When we get up to date, we're still on the 24th of May at the moment. We've got a little while to go through, as I mentioned. Yeah, there you go. He's even got someone working in his garage. He's got a mechanic there now. And 2 completely different cars. P3 says he needs a high-rise car park. Yeah, it definitely needs a multi-story. James was asking about this picture. He'd like to make it as a model. 2 problems. I don't know what model of Porsche it is, and what colour is it. It's so dependent on the lighting, the colour, and I think you've got some answers in there from people that know what it is. So hopefully you've solved that and probably built it by now already as well. So yeah. Luke has been doing a dio of I don't know if it was a specific thing or if it was just a general sort of fire rescue type arrangement, and obviously a picture in the background to add that little bit of depth and realism, which really works quite dramatically, doesn't it? Don't know if that is that part of the pack. It's quite cool. Looking good. A lot of detail in there, a lot of weathering, nice. It's not actually on fire, but looking good. Chernobyl, I believe, says Steve. Yeah, it could easily be. I don't know. They've definitely got enough gear on, haven't they? Who's this? This was also Luke. Got the Night Desecrator. Big Warhammer. It says miniature, but it's not miniature. It's anything but miniature. It's huge. And there indeed it is. Nice markings on there. All looking good. Obviously Luke knows what he's doing. Very nice. Big gun. He looks angry. Even if he was just standing there, he'd still look angry, wouldn't he? Dio base for that or for something else? I can't remember. I don't know. This is Adam, the Raging Modeler, with more orc stuff. he's definitely been doing something with that he shouldn't. Look at all the blood on it. He's looking at it thinking, do I need to clean it again? No, it'll be all right. It'll be fine. I don't need to clean that. It's lovely. Oh, he's got a little dude in his underpants on his shoulder as well. I get them confused. They're grots, aren't they? The squigs are just the things that are mouths on legs. I think that's a grot. This is mine. This was the end of the last lot of Enterprise deliveries. I have been pointed out a couple of times that I've got it the wrong way round. The saucer section that I've started to build is actually the front, not the back bit. But it fit in the picture better that way round. So, yeah. And for some reason, with the nacelle down there at the bottom, I want it to be pointing the other way. I don't know. I know it doesn't. I know it is correct that way round, but the shaping and the angling of it just makes it look like it should be going the other way. I don't know. Maybe it's just the streamlining. But yeah, I've been doing all the tiny little windows on there, and there's already dozens of wires coming out of it. So by the time it all gets built, it's going to be huge and full of electrics. I'm getting a little bit worried about it. This is also this month's pack of Dodge has been built, and Charger Face, as Fox would say. It is lovely. It's substantially weighty and a thing of beauty. And thank you very much, Fan Home, for supplying it to me, along with the R2. It's just very, very nice. I can see a couple of fingerprints on there. I hope I cleaned them off before I put it away. I'm sure I did. I might not have, but Marcy has been doing I don't know what it is, something with a big mouth and lots of eyes by the looks of it. I don't know my characters well enough to even guess at what that might be, or even what it might be from. But yeah, it's looking good. Oh, it's got a tongue with a thing. No, I don't like the look of that. It's some sort of, yeah, I don't like that. I like it, but I don't like it. You know what I mean? Oh, excuse me, yawning now. Primetime's telling me the nacelle should be facing the other way. Actually, I can't remember now. Is it? Yeah, the red bit is at the front, isn't it? I put it on there the wrong way around. That's why it looks like it's the wrong way around, because it's the wrong way around. Yes, this is continuation of Big Mouth Green Monster. Squirg, Mephiston Red. I don't know what the notes mean. The red bit is at the front of the nacelle. I thought it was. I just laid it down in the picture and then thought that doesn't look right. But that's why, because it was wrong. Yeah, look at the butt on that. No, we're not going to go there. Oh, I see the other colours coming in now, and now it looks completely different. No, this is Adam again. His current work in progress, or it was, a fortnight ago. It isn't anymore, obviously. But yeah, he likes doing his bone works on that, doesn't he? Roger, I don't know what that is. Plane of some description, probably. I got no idea. Is that an engine? And is that a wing? I don't do modern day stuff at all. And by modern day, I mean anything now. If it's sci-fi, I might have a chance, but yeah, I don't do that. Oh, look at that! That can't be painted. That's got to be decals, isn't it? It's nice, impressive, whichever it is. But yeah, this might well be the finished piece. It doesn't say it's a work in progress anymore, but looking good. I like that. Almost the fluorescent green bits, sword lighting up and things. Very cool. Yeah, the bones look like bones and everything. It's getting there. Nice. Skull on the floor. Cool. Glowy runes. Got to have some glowy runes. Right, this is Edward's interior of a car. I'm guessing the X01 by the looks of the instruction manual there. I couldn't tell from anything other than that. I've got no idea. Yeah, I couldn't tell from that either. I do like when Lego build the interior bits of cars and things that are never going to be seen from the outside of the build, and they use nice bright colours for it, just to break it up, and it all looks cool. But yeah, we got the sideways seat in the back there. Gear linkages going through. Now I'd be able to tell you what it's from. I can tell that. Sarah says that plane looked like a Typhoon engine. It may well have been. I'd say I've got no clue at all. Yeah, I like the subtle Warhamster branding in the background as well. You got to appreciate that, haven't you? Is that the steering wheel is actually doing the steering on that one, isn't it? That's quite cool. I like that. The Dodge Charger that I've just built, then forgot to take pictures of. I was going to do it last night, but then I forgot. Has the steering from the outside on the back, which is interesting. You can actually steer it while you're pushing it. It's quite cool, but different. Proton pack. Nice. Speed3 says the X01 was a cool model to build also. Yeah, the red and white's coming in now, so you're definitely going to be able to identify it soon. And with the logo on the side, obviously you can identify it very, very quickly. Nice. Tape icon, clock. All very good. The fins on the back, I like it. I think this is the new one from the film that still hasn't come out yet. I'm not too up on everything until it's all together, and then I might even still get it wrong. But I am liking the look of it. It's got lots of little details in there, which I like in a car. Nice. Pipes and everything. It even says Cadillac on the side, on the engine. Nice. Sarah Jane has the AMT Ecto 81A lined up for the bench. B3 says the only thing wrong with the Lego Dodge Charger is the front triangle window bits on the doors. They were pants, but at least they tried. Yeah, they're a bit too low, but I don't know. It's very strange. But yeah, the car itself looks lovely. I shall get a picture up for it next week, honest. New film with the radio-controlled ghost traps. I don't remember seeing them in the trailer. I mean, there's obviously more than one trailer out now, especially as well. But yeah, looking good. I like it. It's not quite the original one, but it's close enough that, yeah, wouldn't necessarily notice, would you? Edward says, it's the new one. Welcome, Edward. Got a warning on the siren thing. May cause loudness. Nice. I like it when the bonnet opens. And the doors as well. The side doors with their little ejector seat thing that comes out sideways for some reason. I'm sure it's a plot point in the film. Nice. So much on the top there. I've got no idea what any of it really does. Well, I don't know that any of it really does anything. But looking good. I can hear the siren going. Every time I look at the car, you just hear the siren going in the back of your head. Yeah, seat coming out. Cool. And it goes back in. Even cooler. Oh, there's the radio controlled ghost trap. Nice. No reason why not, of course, is there? Oh, there we go. Now you get noise. I don't know if you've got noise. You might not hear noise. Is that an add-on kit, or does it light up as is? I do now. Thanks, Chris. Yeah. Well, you would have now. That's not my fault. This is Shane, who has been a patron of mine for a year, so he gets a free T-shirt. Well, I say free. He's been paying me for a year, so he gets some of his money back in the form of an exclusive Patreon T-shirt, which you too could have if you support me on Patreon at that level. So thank you very much, Shane. Much appreciated. There we go. Back to Frankie's garage. I'm assuming it's called Frankie's Garage. I don't know. Sarah says, on the AMT, you need to paint the red stripes on the X01A. You need careful masking. I would expect you would, but it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, red over white should go on quite nicely. B3 says, I wish I could have got the lighting kit. That answers my question. It's a lighting kit. Yeah, that does add to it. Although you're never going to turn it on again, probably, are you? So, you know. Yeah, Frankie's other car and bike. Must have dozens of the things. And just in the same scale, just so you can put them into the garage. I do like it when the number plate has got the make and flavour of the car on it, because otherwise I wouldn't have a clue. I'd have got the GTE bit because it says it just above it, but I wouldn't know it was a Manta A. I don't know what any of that means. Nice. Bike. I don't know what other than bike. It's a particular flavour of bike, but I don't know which one. It's got too many words on it for me to figure out. Ducati, that's a bike word. It says that on it. It's probably one of them. Yeah, Steve says it's gathering dust on the shelf next to the Aston and the Charger, so lights would have been a waste. Yes. Add-on Game of Bricks kit. Cool. Eric, this was the Jeep, the Rubicon that he's been building, or has built by now, obviously. This was the bit that he did on a live stream and had trouble with it, but it was worth it. It works now, doesn't it? It's all you get there in the end. This was me. What did I say? Oh yeah, this was just after I'd been able to schedule the next 11 days of YouTube updates for the 4 different part works. I think I've got 3 going, and then another one to go at the end, and then even after that, I got the Terminator did indeed arrive before the 10th, and that's lined up. And I've even got R2 after that, so yes, that should be going after that. And you never know, there might even be something coming after the R2 as well. So I'm going to put my earpiece back in, because I've just seen that we do have a visitor, although he won't be on screen. He can be in audio if my mouse works. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. There we go. Oh, we have popped up from the side. So, evening, Eric. Welcome. How you doing? You all right?
Sorry.
Hello. We can hear you, but I don't know if you obviously can't hear us, so it doesn't help.
Okay. Yeah.
How do?
Yeah, I can't. I had the volume turned low, so.
That'll work. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for coming. I'll just carry on with the thing. I'll get us off of the screen, but the audio's still there, so be warned that we can still hear you. That was that. No problem. Another thank you out to Sal for doing my thumbnails. They're all distinctly different to each other, but they all have the overall theme of having me in them, basically. But I do like the way that the different colour schemes set off. So at a glance, I can see, oh, that's an X-Wing one or an Iron Man one, without having to worry about reading it. So thank you very much for that. If I do ever start any more part works, I shall be giving you a shout. That was the R2, which didn't fit into the picture, or did the Terminators. So yeah, they're all different but the same. Frankie, I don't think he's done a white car. I think this is a build in progress, because it hasn't got any interior. I'd have noticed that, but yeah. All looking good. This is Mark, for some reason, has a spider warning. I'm not sure what it was in. Not ice cream or something, is it? That looks like paper towels or something. I don't know. But I'll go off of it quick, because otherwise my wife will get cross and shout at me. But yeah. Frankie's got... this is one family. Yeah, they're definitely similar. And Phil has been putting engines inside his car. I still don't know what type of car that is, but it's a car. It's green.
That's a Firebird, I believe.
I have no clue. It could easily be. I don't know. Yeah, it's got wheels and windows and things. It's Pontiac, so yeah, that's Firebird, isn't it? Ain't they? Yeah. Lord Barkley says, I need to start a part works waiting for the X-Wing. Yeah, I think D'Agostini are not going to be doing it anymore, but Fanhome probably will start doing it very shortly. Yeah, this is still Phil's car with windows and stuff. All looking good. Frankie's trying his best on the details. Nice. This is Lewis. Again, another thing for a birthday. The figures that we saw being built the other day. There we go. We can get it turning round. Oh. Firebird, says Edward. Not, yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Beauty and the Beast, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can hear the song for that going in your head now, can't you? I'm not going to say anything now. Candygram's just come in saying hello to everybody, so welcome. Nice. I expect that was very much appreciated when it was received. Roger has this. We saw this earlier, didn't we? This was the thing that we weren't sure what sort of plane it was, but yeah, it's a type of plane. If anyone has any more information as to that, then feel free to answer and say what it is, but I've got no clues. Phil's just said it's the John Wayne McHugh Firebird movie build. There we go. That was what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a wing, though, isn't it? That's a plane.
Yeah.
Plane with an engine. Yeah, definitely.
That's cool.
That's not a plane. They're Jaffa cakes. I inadvertently went shopping last week and came home with a couple of stray packets of Jaffa cakes that my wife wouldn't even try because they're not proper Jaffa cakes. They're not orange. The cherry one was all right. The blackcurrant one was actually quite nice. I did quite enjoy that. I did come home this week with passion fruit flavour, which are not as good. They're definitely third on the list. Blackcurrant, cherry, then passion fruit. Proper Jaffa cakes, yeah, probably top of the list, though.
Yeah.
Steve has been sticking more things to other things. And that's what he's having now. It's different. It's not at all like the little flatbed thing that he just did. B3 still hasn't found Jaffa Cake Joe Nuts up north. I saw them that 1 week and haven't seen them since. But I don't know. I can't tell. The grey engines look like Warhammer bits, but I can't tell about any of the rest of it. It's probably empty sweet packets and a gun. I've got no idea.
Ship itself almost sort of looks like the Razor Crest.
He's obviously got that as a reference picture in the background there. So I think he's basing it on, but it obviously isn't quite. But no. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see that. That's cool.
Yeah. Once he gets it in primer, it'll be even better. And then he might even paint it. You never know. Cool. It could happen. It probably won't happen, but it could happen. From that sort of angle, I'm getting a strong Serenity vibe from it. Mm-hmm. Sort of Firefly class, but not quite. They look like bits of Gundams, but they're probably not.
That grill looks like it's off a Jeep.
It could be from absolutely anywhere.
Yeah.
This is. I got a picture of the first bit of the Dodge Charger. That's the Lego Charger face.
I like that.
And that was the first, or the couple of weeks building of it with engine and front half of car. Yesterday I did the second half of car. Scott, utter filth now with added bird's nest. Yeah, he's trying to make a video on how to do the bird's nest. I don't think I've seen that yet, so I don't know if he's done that yet. But yeah, he got challenged to put a bird's nest in it, so he did. Steve says it's mostly Nerf, Lego, Warhammer, Tic Tacs, whatever else I could find. Just another cargo ship. The cargo bay was inspired by Serenity. See, it works. When you get these things inspired by it and I actually recognise them, I get all happy. The grill is the back of a 3D printed hover car. The yellow cockpits are from 30-minute mission kit. I don't know what that is, but it works. It looks good. Oh yeah, Roger got the bonus X-Wing parts from the premium pack. But yeah, he didn't realise data was in Star Wars, and apparently it's not quite as green as it makes it look in the picture. But yeah, they're not an expert mould and sculpt on that, and the paint is a little bit ropey as well. A very, very tiny picture from Paul DeTasso of the Kshatriya, and one that I can't even read at that size. But it's an MG scale Gundam thing of some description. It's red. I don't know. It looks Zaku-like, but it's not. I'm sure somebody who knows Gundam will be able to tell more than me. Mike has been working on the Willys Jeep, another part work that he's been doing. So, yeah, he's been having fun doing those. He does more part works than I do. I know it's hard to believe, but somebody does more part works than I do. Excuse me. Right. Back to the pictures. That was that. Next one up is Mark. Just seen these on the TV. They'll be very useful. Yeah, you need some sort of visor or magnification thing to be able to read stuff, especially making models, but even more in normal daytime life. Yeah. This is mine. This is the base for the Terminator. As it comes stock without any bits added to it. The next picture is the bits added to it. So yeah, the base is not. The first couple I got away with, they were all right, but when you get all four of them together, the colours don't match up even on their paint job. So it's going to need some attention. I have redone the skull, the jaw, and the vertebrae that you can see in the bottom left there. The metallic bits aren't metallic, but they really look good. The springs are metal, must admit, but the rest of it, the metallic bits won't need anything doing to them, but the rest of the base definitely will. William says it's a Zaku warrior, so I was right with the Zaku thing. I've got that right. Well done. Hugo's here. Welcome, Hugo. Steve has got the first of the Star Trek ships part work thing that's just the ships that come every month or whatever, and that was the one from Picard, La Serena, I want to say. I can't remember now exactly, but might well be that. But that looks like it's a nice looking ship. I haven't done an actual model of it, so it's quite cool. I do like that. Not enough to bother ordering it and cancelling it and not getting sent a lot of them because they're very expensive. I think the first one's obviously very cheap, but as a part work, they're quite expensive. They're quite nice, but they're not that nice that I want to spend that much on it. Oh, look, there we have a Rubicon.
Yep. That's started out as a live stream, obviously, and then I halfway through it sort of just got discouraged with it. I don't know what it was, but yeah, second half went so much smoother.
It's always amazing how much smoother it goes when you're not on camera.
Something like that. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, enjoyable build. Lot bigger than I anticipated it was.
Yeah, a lot of these the Technic vehicles are nicer and bigger than you think they're going to be.
Yeah, and it looks like it'll be a nightmare to put together. But I mean, to be totally honest, I mean, other than misreading some of the instructions, it went together actually really well. So I'm quite happy with it. I got a couple more. yeah, I got a couple more in the pipeline I want to do. So, and yeah, I got a little, not little, it's big. Um, I've had that Ford police car since I've been like 8. So, yeah, I use that for scale reference,
Yeah,
how
it's
big it
pretty
is.
close, isn't it?
So,
Cool. Got a
yep.
winch on the front as well, like that.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
as the operating
Video.
winch doors to the front hood open, the seat and the back. Yeah, there's a video here. So has a
Nice.
steering wheel like the Dodge Charger.
Yeah, similar.
Has
That
on the
looks like
back.
the steering wheel is actually extended through to that one, isn't it? But the Dodge one's actually just sort of straight up and down.
Yeah.
But nice. This is another one of mine. I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to mute my mic.
Yep.
Ah, yes. No, I'm going to sneeze again. That's probably it. No, it might not be. If I sneeze again, I might not be able to make it to the mute button in time. So I apologise in advance. This was a transparent jigsaw, as you can see, a 3D model jigsaw of an owl, which I've now built 3 or 4 times. But this time I've finished with the building and I glued bits of it together. So if it should get broken again, hopefully it'll only break into a few chunks rather than multiple, many little bits. So yeah. Frankie, it matches perfectly what I was looking for. Thanks, Carl Smith and James. I don't know exactly what that was about, but obviously he's happy, so that's happy. Good times. It must be the colour, I think.
Yep.
Nice. All lights as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
That's Philip Primes. It's a McQ something. I can't remember now. You put it in the chat a little while ago. Yeah. Steve's telling you off. He says it's the law to make vroom vroom noises when you're driving it backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Edward says the same thing as well.
In my head, I was. So.
That's nice. It looks like the bonnet's not shut properly though. It's cool. Oh, now it is.
Very nice.
Nice. It's a nice looking car.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. This is back to Eric again with the TIE Fighter, the other Lego set that you got.
Yeah, I don't know. Never been a huge Star Wars fan, but I really like.
I'm sorry. I think we might be losing you from the connection. Must be getting bad if you just said that. Yeah.
Well, I like the vehicles and everything, and
that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll let you off then.
Built Luke's. I built Luke's X-wing last month. Then got the TIE Fighter, and there's about 3 or 4 other Star Wars kits that I'm wanting. So
yeah, I mean, some of the ships are just so iconic that
Oh, absolutely.
Roger, anybody in the UK over a certain age will recognise that screenshot, and recognise the characters from it. But I expect a lot of people and Americans probably won't. But this was, I don't know if it's a board game or something, but definitely the characters in signature poses. I believe he's got them also in off-duty, in civilian clothes as well. It's Dad's Army, if nobody was aware. It's it was a fairly, well, I assume long running. It probably wasn't. It's one of these things that you think's been on for many years, but only had like 10 episodes or something. It's a comedy series in the UK about the volunteer forces during the war. So their everyday lives, like a banker and a insurance auditor and stuff like that, and then they just Weekend Warriors sort of thing. But yeah, I did the new series that they did. Gemma, my wife, has got this car and she's been building it, and it's an Aston Martin Speed. It's not quite Lego. It's like Lego, but not Lego branded Lego. It's doesn't really have a branding on it, but it's strange. That was one day ago, and then for some reason we're going to the 19th of March with a Saturn V picture that the guy was asking me about masking. So I'm not sure why that's popped up here again, but hopefully, there you go. Because 4 hours ago he's added to the file. He's obviously managed to get the masking working well. Well done, Matthew. That's a lot better this time. Yeah. Yeah, you can compare that to that, and it's definitely worlds apart, isn't it? So, yeah, nice recovery there. This is mine. You saw the skull on the Terminator base. This is what it looks like now, after I've done it a bit more bone coloured. It'll be getting some more weathering as it's on the base, but yeah, the skull when that first came out, I was quite happy with, because it's all meant to be burnt and ashy and everything else, but the vertebrae just didn't do it for me, so I had to go back and redo it. So that Edward has built another car, another Technic car. It's lovely.
Yeah,
I even like the colour on that
McLaren, one. Yeah, it's the Cena that Speed Champions did. So
that's definitely nice. I like that. Again, it's probably a kit that's not stupidly expensive, but it's got lots of bits to it and a good fun build. Yeah.
That's going to probably be my next Lego build.
All right, yeah, that looked quite cool. Don't panic, says Scott from the show. 10 episodes, it went on for years. Did it though? It's those sort of things that you think went on for years, but it probably didn't. If you ever look at it on like IMDb or something, you'll probably find out that it might have, 76 episodes or something, but it also might only have a dozen, like 40 Towers. Or everyone thinks there's loads of it, but there's only like 12 episodes. But yeah. Lord Barkley says China Lego is cheaper and can be better. Generally not better, but definitely cheaper. Yeah. I wasn't aware that there was a knockoff Raider Crest. I might have to look out for that a little bit. And Scott now says, damn it, that theme tune stuck in his head. Yeah. Ducati, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something called the Razor Crown or something like that.
Oh, right. So they've not quite copied it enough to get in trouble, but yeah. That's the first bag, first of 4 bags completed on the Aston Martin from Gemma. Looking good. It is actually the Bond version. It's got an ejector seat and things in it as well, a number plate that switches around. William, that's some sort of Gundam type thing, probably. It's got that look to it. Whether it is or isn't, I don't know, but it's got that look to it. Some sort of giant robot thing, isn't it? Probably. Eric seems to have fallen over. Hopefully he'll come back, but if not, I'll still be here. Sarah Jones says 80 episodes over 9 seasons. Okay, I do apologise. It could easily have been just a few, but yeah, there was obviously quite a few there. B3 says it's called the Razor Crown, as you say, Eric. Yeah.
Yep.
This is Carl. He's finished building that. He said he didn't know anything about the scale of it because it's taken him years to actually finish building it. But looks good. I like it. I do like the Imperial Shuttle. It's got a certain something to it. Functionality.
Yeah. I don't know if
Dave,
Lego
the pictures that Dave
re-released it.
Yeah.
Very nice. But
that's a plane.
Lego.
Dave put a plane up. I don't know. Nice. It hits the spot. Scott has been doing some more armour with the wooden log next to it to unstick itself if the tractor gets stuck. Scott says it's probably the only Ducati I can afford. But B3 says it is a nice build, so there you go. We're back to the bird's nest again, and they added grass growing on it. And this page isn't available at the moment. I think that's the end of them anyway. It's got to be about the end, isn't it? Yes, that was the last one anyway. So there we go. I shall stop sharing that. I shall come back here, and I'll have a chance to actually say hello to Eric properly. So hello, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
I know you were going to join a couple of weeks back when I cancelled it, and then you might have joined last week when I cancelled it. So you're here this week. That's the important thing. As long as your internet holds up.
Yep.
You seem to have frozen a little bit there, though. But there you go. Moving
all
again.
been good.
All good. Yep. Right. Tammy will do nice ones. You can get the 888 rather cheap nowadays. I've got the 888 sitting on a shelf over there that my brother got me for my birthday. Is it because it's cheap? That's why I got it. That makes sense. So yeah, that was that. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of that as well. And for some reason, my nose has started dribbling all the way through that gallery. I've got no idea why, but yeah. So I know what you've been doing. You've been doing that. You had a birthday as well, didn't you? So belated birthday for that. How's everything been?
Been busy. Been busy with work. Has been extremely busy. Then life in general has been very busy. My girlfriend and her daughter will be actually moving in with me here in about 6 or 7 weeks. So my personal life is going to get absolutely chaotic. So, but yeah, been actually getting really into Lego here as of late. Again, blame it on the year-old. So she wanted to do Legos a couple months back, so we got a couple sets, and I never looked back. So
Lego's great in it. It's
been enjoying
easy
Lego.
To do. You don't have to think too much while you're doing it. It just sort of and they look good at the end. So
yeah, absolutely. So been doing a little bit of work on the model railroad and everything, but that not a whole lot. I got a model kit on the back burner, but just like I said, summers are always crazy around here. So
the weather here has been very strange. It's not been great last month. This month has been a lot better. It's been very warm, very hot, and it's very stuffy in here now. Although the sun's gone down, but it's very warm and stuffy. So I think I'm going to be calling it a night earlier tonight. So we'll be finishing in a few minutes. Chance to cool down and
cool.
I think as I've not had an evening with everyone because I've been delayed and everything, I think I'm going to continue next week and throw it open to everyone because it's not like it's queues of people. So once again, next week will be an evening with everyone, open to all of you. Hopefully someone else will come along and join because it's fun. It's all right just to hang around and chat. It's nice enough to just watch and read the comments and things, but if you could actually, you could use your voice to talk about the comments, it makes it easier. Especially if you've got pictures in the gallery, then it's always nice to hear your words describing them and telling us all about it because we don't know what they are. It's not down to your model making skills that make it not know what they are. It's down to me being an idiot and not knowing what things are. I don't do tanks or cars or planes or boats or anything really. Sci-fi things I might know, but I also might not. So it's always nice if you can tell us about things. Because sometimes, for whatever reason, when I go through, sometimes the descriptions come up and sometimes they don't. So I don't know why. I've not figured it out. But yeah, that was that. Yeah, I'd say I'm going to call it a night there. It's been an hour. That's been long enough. I'm getting sweaty sitting in my chair now. I'll have to peel myself off of the back of the chair and go and have a soak somewhere, I think.
I'm in AC, so
Chris does look uncharacteristically and uncomfortably warm. Hope the weather will get more pleasant. Take care, everyone. Yeah, I do seem to be a little bit shiny for some reason. I don't know. I don't normally get hit like that, but yes, I think over the next few weeks it's going to get warm and possibly even warmer. So yeah, I might have to turn the fan up. So you might have to put up with even more fan noise than normal. But you know, it's either that or I melt. We're not used to heat over here. We don't have air conditioning or anything like that. We've just got a fan.
yeah.
Because normally you only
I
need it for like 10 minutes of a year. So yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Eric, for joining. Hopefully you'll come
No
on and join in
problem.
next week or two. But you know, hopefully other
Thank
people will
you.
join as well. So I'll just say good night to everybody. I won't bother removing you from the stream. I'll just remove both of us when I put the video on. So thank you for joining us. Thank you all for watching. It's been fun. Don't forget, you can still put your pictures up in the gallery, and I'll catch up with them next week. I'll try and put one up of the completed car. I'll do that in a little while. It's Thursday today, so I've got no streams planned tomorrow. Saturday night at 11 p.m. UK time, I shall be doing some more Midnight Murders, or a little before Midnight Murders, playing Hitman 3. So come along and join that if you want to laugh and watch me not survive and badly hit people with a fish and things like that. So that will be happening on Saturday night and Sunday morning. Sunday is my turn to do some Warhamster, so I shall be doing Warhamster at 8 o'clock in the evening on Sunday. Monday, we're back with E-Models. Hopefully, not just me. There might be other people in the E-Models team available. Ted's still on holiday, so it won't be Ted. But hopefully the other two, or at least one of them, will come along and join me. If not, I'll just do it on my own again. And then progressing on through next week, it's just the same stuff again. Wednesday, I will be going back to the wooden kit that I've been doing because I finished the Lego now. So that's that. Again, thank you, Eric, for joining in. And we'll see you another time. Bye all.
All right. Sounds good.